It's Jake Reed coming at you guys with the long-awaited continuation of the Pittsburgh Steelers offline franchise here on Madden 19, and we're going to go ahead and jump straight into some gameplay here. Week 11 versus the Denver Broncos, and we're going to see if we can get a bounce-back win after that Jacksonville Jaguars loss, that tough loss where we couldn't get anything going on offense. And we just straight up basically dropped a total dud of an offensive game there. So we're going to see what we can get going here early on against the Denver Broncos. We moved the ball right there on our first play. I know you guys have been waiting for this video for a while now. It's been a while since the last episode. And we're going to go ahead and try and get you guys some nice gameplay here today. We're going to try and move it along quick. I'll show you guys the first drive, maybe simulate forward a little bit, get you guys some third-person action of the gameplay, and probably get you guys some defensive action towards the end of the game, some offensive action towards the end of the game if necessary, and we'll see what we can do here. But like I said, we're going to jump right in here. We're starting off smooth with a first down on 2 plays. Both plays going to James Conner. Rush play for like 8 yards, and then a receiving play for somewhere in the range of 2 to 3 yards. One of our biggest issues has been our receivers going down with injuries. If you guys have been following the series, you'll know everybody keeps getting injured for us. So the real life receiver Ryan Switzer that got traded, that plays a little bit for this offense, is all of a sudden starting for us because everybody just keeps going down. Juju's gone down. James Washington's gone down. So as you can see, our starting receivers across the board here, we got AB, which is awesome to finally have him back, but he's not been producing because he hasn't been here. Eli Rogers and Ryan Switzer, so we'll see if we can do anything with them. It's tough not having those guys. We're going to throw a bad pick right over to Bradley Roby. I thought that was a linebacker. Honestly thought that was a linebacker. I didn't think that he was going to go up and get that pass. It's been a while since I've been back on Madden, so I apologize for that early interception, but trust me, guys, we're going to come out and we're going to play better than that this game. So I'm going to get you guys some third-person action here real quick. We got to switch the speed to slow for that to happen, and we're going to jump forward to change possession. Hopefully our defense can do something against this Denver offense with Case Keenum. And then I'm not too sure who's going to be starting for them at running back, but their offense isn't too potent. We should be able to get in there and get some stops on defense. Looks like they have Royce Freeman starting in the backfield, so as of right now, whether that be because of injury or be because of overall, whatever it might be, not a strong starting running back for them by any means. He's going to dump it off real quick, short pass, 4 yards, gain back the 4 yards on the loss from the first play. And we're going to force a quick third down here and hopefully get the ball back, and I can salvage something after that bad interception that I threw there. That was just dumb, bad decision by me. You guys will see that occasionally, especially after coming back from not playing this game for a while. That's no surprise. I wouldn't be surprised by any of that. Case Keenum's going to throw the ball out of bounds for an incompletion. We're going to force a quick 3 and out. So our defense already looking pretty good, shutting them down. On a need to shut down drive there. And we're going to return a punt here and see where we get the ball back. See if Ryan Switzer can return it for some decent yardage. They're just going to kick it out of bounds for it to 23. I don't mind that at all. We're going to go ahead and jump right back in here on offense. Ben Roethlisberger strolling out here, 2 for 3, 15 yards, and an interception. Not looking good early, but we're going to bounce back. Don't worry, guys. We're going to go ahead and bounce back. We're going to get a better drive going here. Call some coach suggestion plays here. See what we can get going on offense on drive number 2. I think I'm going to try and hit the tight end here. Jesse James. Yeah, he's open. Get the first down. Wasn't able to power ahead for the first down, but got us in great position to pick it up on 2nd and 3rd down here. So we're going to go ahead and just come out with a halfback dive. Try and power it up through the middle. I'm not too sure this is a favorable situation for us, so let's see what we can audible to here. Not too sure I like these ones either, but I might look for McDonald going to the outside. Nope. Not a fan of these. Possession catch Brown. Did he get it? I don't think that he tapped his toes. I'm not sure that they're going to give it to him. Yeah, they're not going to give it to him. I'm not going to bother challenging that because I don't believe that he got that, to be honest with you. It looked to me like he was just out of bounds. Wasn't a particularly good throw because I wasn't able to set and throw the way that I wanted to, but I did find the guy that I wanted to find, so that's good. James Conner able to power ahead. 2 rushes, 13 yards. I know a lot of people are criticizing the Steelers and James Conner right now because they're not getting a ton of rushing yards. Keep in mind, if you are a Steelers fan or if you're, you know, just a football fan in general and you want Le'Veon Bell to come back, I don't blame you. I know Le'Veon Bell has all this talent and everything, but James Conner, you know, any running back, if you're only running the ball 8 or 9 times a game, how good can you expect them to be? A lot of running backs get yardage and get stats and appear to be better because they break long rushes, you know, late in the games once they've worn the defense down to a certain point. So, you know, temper your expectations a little bit. He's still technically, if you really think about it, a rookie running back. So I wouldn't be too concerned about the fact that he's not doing so great the past couple games in rushing because he's been very helpful in the receiving game. And overall, I think that we would be doing better if we actually committed to running the ball, which is something we haven't done yet. Jesse James going to get us across midfield and fumble the ball. So we're going to have turnovers on both of our first 2 drives here. And that's going to cost us big time. We're going to see if... I wasn't even really paying attention because I thought he was down. Yeah, okay. It's going to give us a booth review. So I want to go ahead and look at this and just kind of see what happened because I didn't see it for myself. I'm not too sure what's going on there. It looks like he's probably down. Yeah, his arm's down. Ball can't cause a fumble. I don't know if that's the correct way to say that. Or, sorry, the ground can't cause the fumble, I believe is the correct way to say that. So I don't think that will be a fumble. And indeed, it is not. So we're going to go ahead and come out here on offense with a good opportunity. We're going to go ahead and try and spread it out here. See if we can get a big yardage play here early on. I would like to hit Antonio Brown, but not a good matchup there. Okay, that's a decent match. And he's going to drop the ball. That's okay. It's first down, not too big of a deal, not too big of a problem. We're going to go ahead and see what the coach suggests here on second down to try and get some of that yardage back. I like flanker dive. Flanker dive is usually a pretty good play. Switzer, I'd prefer if you go on a slant. Possession catch for me, please. That should be a first down. It's close. 3rd and inches. I'm okay with that. We're going to go ahead and go with the I form and try and do a toss play to the outside. If we have it. I'm not sure that we have anything like that in this playbook. We have that toss. I'm not too keen on that one. We'll go with HB stretch, see if this can take us to the outside. I'm not looking confident on this play either. Did we get the blocking? No, we actually get tackled technically in the backfield there. I'm not going to go ahead and take the points on that. I'm going to go ahead and spread them out and try and get this 1 yard, whether it be running with Roethlisberger or trying to get somebody open. I'm going to go ahead and try to get this first down. Yeah, Antonio Brown we're going to hook up with. Just protect the ball for me, man. We got to get a touchdown. We haven't scored in so long. We tried to score at the end of the game last time and we weren't able to score. We can't keep turning the ball over and having these close games. We need to get this offense rolling at some point. All the injuries are definitely killing us, but we have to overcome it at some point. You can't just continue to... And a bad pass by Roethlisberger. Probably a good thing that was a lofted pass because otherwise there was a corner underneath that would have picked that off. Let me go ahead and check to see what else we can do here. I should probably start running the ball a little bit more because it's been working and I'm not running it enough for my liking at the moment. And it's going to cost me if I keep passing too much. Alright, we're going to go ahead and let the clock run out to the second quarter. I'm going to get a running play going. We're going to get a touchdown. Then I'll sim forward for you guys and get you guys some action later on in the game when it matters a little bit more. Going to do our typical dive play on 3rd and 1. James Conner, definitely a guy you can trust to get a yard on 3rd and 1. And I think he got it. It didn't let me truck the way that I had expected to. I'm actually not going to be happy with that. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for it. I'm sorry. I went for it the first time. I'm going to go for it the second time. This isn't quite the play that I want to run, though. That's the problem. So I'm going to call a timeout on that. I don't have a problem wasting the timeout. And I'm going to spread it out again. We're going to try and hit Brown on a nice, easy route with probably a one-on-one matchup that'll be favorable for us. I'm going to put James on a slant because if he can get open. Yeah, Antonio Brown getting to the end zone. We're close. We're close. We're on the 2-yard line. We're going to try and do a little under route to the tight end, see if we can get him a quick touchdown, and then we will get a 7-0 lead. That's my hope. Hopefully it's not an interception. We'll look for James Conner as well going out. James Conner's open. Hit him for the touchdown, and we're in. James Conner scores a receiving touchdown. It might count as a rushing touchdown because it might have been a backwards pass. But we go up 7-0 on the Denver Broncos. Actually, I shouldn't count my chickens before they hatch because I've been known to miss these extra points more often than not. Alright, we're going up 7-0 on the Denver Broncos. That's our first score in quite a while. We were scoreless in the first quarter here, and I believe we were scoreless at the end of the game last time. So I'm going to be back with you guys here in a little bit when something significant happens, whenever we can get you guys some interesting gameplay. Alright guys, we are back here at the start of the third quarter. We're on defense. The Broncos scored a field goal after we scored a touchdown. Then we went ahead and scored a field goal to match them right before the end of the half. So it's 10-3 coming out here in the third quarter. Case Keenum is going to go ahead and hit a receiver on a pretty long pass there, 15 or so yards. And he's going to get himself an early first down and try and get this ball moving pretty quick. It looks like they're going to come out in a heavier run formation and try and get something going on the ground. They're not. It's going to be a play-action play. Or maybe not even a play-action play. Artie Burns almost jumps the route, almost cuts underneath of it for a pick, but isn't able to hang on to the ball. That would be typical Artie Burns for your typical Steelers defense, for that matter, not being able to hang on to interceptions. They are going to do a draw play. Not get a whole lot on it, 3 or 4 yards. Devontae Booker's rushing 11 rushing attempts for 39 yards, so not too bad, but not doing so great. They're going to spread it out here on third down. They're going to hold in an extra blocker at the tight end spot and get the ball to an open Demaryius Thomas in the middle. That'll go ahead and move the ball across the 50-yard line. Hopefully our defense can step it up here and at least prevent them from scoring a touchdown. I'd like to maintain a lead here going into our next possession. They're going to run the ball, get about 5 yards, 6 yards. A lot of moving around there by the running back, not necessarily needed, but shifting around a whole heck of a lot. He probably could have got a couple more yards. They're going to spread us out again. They really like to see to spread that out a lot. And they're going to hit Wehrman underneath the tight end, move it up to about the 33 or 34 yard line. They're definitely moving the ball on this drive coming out here in the second half. So if they could tie it up here, this is going to be quite a game. We might be looking at another game just like the Jaguars one, where it's not a ton of offense. It's kind of a defensive game, but a lot of back and forth. I think I do want to do some user defense here in a little while. I want to see if we can bring some pressure. Right now I can tell that my defense isn't necessarily calling many blitzes. We're sending 3 or 4 rushers, as you can see right there. We're not sending a whole lot of pressure against a not what I would consider to be not so great of a quarterback. And actually, I'm going to exit out here now that we're down in the red zone. We're going to see if we can bring some pressure on this defensive drive. We're going to go ahead and go with our nickel double A gap blitz. Try and see if we can get some pressure off the edge if they don't run it. We were able to get the pressure, but Terrell Edmonds had his man and decided to play the ball instead of playing. I'm not too sure what he did there. He dove and just totally whiffed and basically gave them a touchdown, but he could have made the play and stopped that touchdown. So it's going to be 10-10. We're going to be getting the ball back here. I'll see you guys if something happens soon. As we are at the end of the game, I'm back here, and actually not too much happened. We pretty much just simmed it out the rest of the way. Nothing eventful happened. I believe that they scored a field goal to go up 13-10. and then we scored a field goal right back to tie it, 13-13. And then a couple drives later, we ended up scoring a touchdown. Nothing particularly spectacular. Just drove down the field and scored a touchdown to go up 20-13. And then they went down the field and scored a field goal, and then nothing happened after that for the last 5 minutes of the game. So we're going to come out with a 20-16 win, and I apologize for not getting you guys enough, a little bit more gameplay footage, but we did have a pretty good game there. Antonio Brown coming out with 129 yards at the end of it there. So that's a good bounce back win for us after that loss to the Jaguars. So we're going to go ahead, get that win. We'll move on. I'll get you guys another video here from this franchise soon with a little bit more gameplay action. So I apologize for not getting you more video action in this one, but next time we'll have that for you. I'll get you guys some more, viewing experience. We'll see what we can put out there for you guys. And next week, I want to see who my matchup is after the Denver Broncos. So next week, the matchup is against the Chargers. So that should be a pretty high-octane matchup there for us. I'll see you guys in the next episode. If you guys like the video or like the series, like me or the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Hit the like button on the video. And if there's anything you'd like to see from me in the video or future videos, leave a comment down below and let me know what you guys think. That's it for today, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Like I said, have a good one.